What if Deku was sent from Undertale Part 9? Okay, in the last one, Fish and Charaki Sen knock out. Both of Fish and Chara is sleeping with Sen in the bed. The same bed? So it's the next day. Izuku wake up to see that Fish and Chara is sleeping with him right now. Sleeping with him right now. And Izuku sigh. And then he using his shortcut to teleport himself out of the bed to not bother Fish and Chara. Sen go to the washroom to somewhat take a shower. I don't know if Japan hospital has a washroom for them to go somewhat shower, but in the hospital that I go there are one. There are a shower in the room that I stay before. So I will do it like that. Anyway, after Sen finish shower, he take his clothes back. He's still wearing the hospital uniform, hospital clothes, and he go to where Fitz and Chara and pick them up. Sensei, Kiddo, Choco, come on, wake up. Both of Fitz and Chara say, 5 more minutes. Sensei and say, you know what? I will not take care of this thing. A few hours has passed. Sen is actually reading a book right now. And then there are someone coming from the door. Sen looked to see who it is. He was surprised to see that it was Nezu, not Aizawa, and All Might, and Eri as well. Wait a second. Sorry about that. There's something on my throat again. Izuku asked them why are they here, and he'll see that Eri is with them right now, and Izuku say, "Oh, Eri-chan, are you doing alright?" Eri immediately ran up to Sen and hug him, and Sen smile and say, "Oh, kiddo, oh Eri, what what this for?" Eri replying to Sen to say, thank you for saving me." Sen smile and say, "There's no problem. It's the hero job to do what is the right thing." Naai, Nezu, Aizawa, and All Might smile after seeing this, and is and Nezu explained about what happened in the USJ, and Izuku already know about this, and Nezu want to know what those power is. Izuku explained that it's actually his dormant powers, and he don't know how to unlock it. No, somewhat like his dormant power, and he don't know how to unlock it. Now I say, I think you shouldn't try to even unlock it, because I feel like that thing might be more dangerous than anything. Say understand that and say, yeah, you're right. And Sen asks, so why Eri here? Izu explained about Eri is waiting for him about so long after what happened. So we brought her to meet you. Izuku look at Eri and say, oh, sorry Eri to make you wait. You must be so patient. Izuku, Eri say, thank you Izuku. And Aizawa speak. I'm glad you can. I'm glad that you guys can have a somewhat a renewed. Wait a second, I cannot speak the word reunion. But we come here to speak to you about every case. Aizawa explained about her mother and her father is gone, and the Yakuza group that his grandfather is, he's still in comatose, and he about to die about a few years. And Chisaki said already killed. And they try to talk what to do with Eri. Izuku is thinking, and he put his mind on one thing, and Izuku told four of them that he will adopt Eri as his own daughter. Everyone was Miro, Aizawa, no, Naai, Aizawa, All Might, and Naizu kind of surprised after hearing this, and they say, "Wait, are you sure you can take all this type of responsibility? You're still young." Izuku told Aizawa that he already Aizawa, I lived alone before, and I have to learn in school, and I before have babysitting my neighbor, so I think I can take care of Eri. Everyone understand it, and they say, "Fine, you shall adopt Eri as your own child." Izuku smiled, and he said, "Thank you, everyone." A few hours has passed. Izuku can go home, but he has to pack his stuff first. Fitz and Chara is already awake, and they are confused to where Sen is, and they look around, and they see that Sen is playing with a little girl. They ask who the little girl is. Izuku explained that if I say Sen or Izuku, they are the same person. So you guys understand that, right? Good. Sen explained to them that this is Eri and she will become her adopted daughter. Fitz and Chara say, "Oh, cool," and they just realize what Sen just said, and they say, "Wait, what?" Sen explained about what happened and what happened to Eri and her past. Everyone, Fitz and Chara was someone have a pity to Eri to know what her past is, and Fitz and Chara hugged her, say, "Dada, Izuku, Sen will take care of you. Senzi will take care of you, and he will become the greatest father you ever know." Eri hugged both of them, and Fitz and Chara is so excited. No, they almost passed out after seeing how cute Eri is. And then Chara realized something, and he said, "Senzi, you say you will become a father and adopt Eri, right?" Sen say, "Yeah, why?" And Chara say, "So you need a mother for Eri as well." And Sen face turned to somewhat embarrassed, and he said, "I think I can be a single father." But Fitz and Chara cut him off, not even hearing him, and they say, "I will become her mother." Fitz and Chara look at each other, and they somewhat have they arguing right now to become who will become Eri mother. Eri and Sen seeing this, and Sen say, why do I have to stand with this type of thing? Eri is confused, and then Eri says something. Why can't both of you become my mother? Three of them look at Eri and Sen think to himself, Eri, why? Fritz and Chara look at each other and they smile and they nod. And they look at Eri and say, then it's settled, we'll become your mother then. Sen, somewhat frustrated, and he says he will go outside for a minute. Sen go outside and they hear a loud talk at the wall. And it's not one time, it's about 10 times of the talk. And then Sen walk into the hospital room that Sen is, that he stay in. And he say, oh, already done. Come on, let's pack our stuff and go. Or should we go to see Papyrus and the other first? Fizz say we should go to meet the other. Sen nod and he just realized something. He have to go to some place to make the document for adopting Eri. They do the adopting Eri first. And then Eri is officially Midoriya. Her name is now Eri Midoriya. Izuku now walk. Izuku, Chara, Eri, and Freeze using Sense shortcut go to the other monster house. Four of them is in front of the door of the house. Izuku knocked the door, and someone opened the door. It was Papyrus, and Papyrus is excited to see that his brother is alright, and he hugged his brother. Okay. Papyrus invite four of them. No, invite all of them to inside of the house. Izuku, four of them go inside the house. And Izuku is carrying Eri, and Papyrus seeing that, and he asks Sen who the little girl is. Sen say that he will explain everything. Just a moment. Five of them go to the living room to see that Medaton, Alphys, Undyne is playing a game. And and Toriel is reading a book. Esgo is playing a card with Flowey. And Papyrus told them that Sen and Fritz and Chara is here. Everyone look and go run up to them. And they ask if he was alright and how he's been doing right now. They ask Sam bunch of questions. And Metatron look to Eri and ask, who the little girl is. Sen tell them, oh, this is Eri, and she is my new adopted, and she is my adopted daughter. Everyone's jaw was dropped, and Tora asked, when did he have a child? Izuku explained about Eri's past, and everyone was shocked to hear what her past is, and they understand why Sen want to adopt her. Sorry about that, my brother is bothering me right now. Anyway, Medaton asks if he can take care of a child by himself, and then Prince Inchara say he will not take care of Eri himself by himself. We will help him. Medaton say, oh, so which one of you is the mother? Then three of them kinda blush a little. And Toriel, Popidis, and Medaton and Undyne look at them with a smirk face and say, yeah, we want to know who it is. Then Eri say, both, both Miss Miss Priest and Miss Chara will become my mother, they say. Everyone kinda taken back by this and surprised. And Undyne kinda laughed after hearing that. And Tori is happy because both of her little girl are with the guy they like, and Toriel know that Sen is a trustworthy person to be friend with, and he know that Sen can take care of Fitz and Chara. And then Chloe say, so when the wedding will start? Sen look at Flowey and say, Flowey, I literally 16 right now, and you want me to marry. I have to be 18, then I can marry. And Medaton say, darling, you know you don't need to become 18. You ever know about the rich before marrying in the early age? And Sen just realized that Medaton is right, and he say, ah, no, he's thinking to himself, ah, crap. Sorry about that. My little shitty brother is bothering me right now. And this is because it's midnight right now, and I not get a goddamn sleep at all right now. And that kid not helping me at all. Ugh. And this is the quiet time of all place because my house is literally about about 80 hours of noise, and I mean literally. Anyway, then after hearing that, he say, oh crap. Tora Liu, no, send Liu at Tora and ask if she can help him right now. And Tora say, Metuda was right. Let us make the wedding document, and you guys can sign it. And Sen looked at Toral and he think to himself, Tori, this is not what I meant. And Sen say, I not even I not even dating them yet. How can I marry them? Just immediately marry them. Sen, no, Toriel tells Sans that you will, you guys will go on date after this. Am I right? And Sen just realized that, and he just made the biggest mistake of all his life right now. Anyway, Sen think to himself, no, he internal scream right now and say, fudge. And then Fitz and Chara is hugging Sen's arm, both sides, and Sen look at both of them, and he sigh and he say, fine, I will marry them. But can we wait about a week? Doris say, that will be good. I cannot wait to have a granddaughter. Sen sigh and he say, he look at Ari and he see that Ari wearing some weird collar on her neck, and Sen asks what the collar is. Ari say that the collar, Aizawa say the collar was made to so I cannot use my quirk. Sen after hearing that, and he just remember that Ari quirk is rewind, and he has an idea. He asks Eri if she can help him by using her quirk. Eri somewhat hesitates, but he remembers what Izuku been has did for her, so he, with a determined face, say, "I will help." Sen smiles after seeing this, and then he asks Asgore to give Flowey to him for a second. As everyone is confused to why Sen wants Flowey, Flowey asks, "What are you doing?" Smile trash back. Sen- Sensei, I have an idea to show you so you can go back to your true form. Clary was surprised, confused after hearing that, and he just realized what Sen mean by that, and he said, "Are you serious?" Smiley trash back. Sen looked at Flowey and said, "Yup, come on, let's go." Sen carrying Flowey and Airy and teleport themselves. Sen teleport himself to Snowden. No, to somewhat. No, to a forest. The forest that Sen go is the forest that Sen trained himself. Anyway, a few hours has passed. We with this Chara and everyone. They are waiting for Sen and Flower and Airy. And then Sen come out Sen teleport himself, but he's coming from the from outside, and he is carrying Eri right now, but they don't see Flowey at all. As God asks, where is Flowey? And then Izuku smile and say, Army, go outside. Everyone was confused, and when they go outside, they were surprised, especially Toriel, Alphys, no, yeah, Toriel, Alphys, Escort, Fizz, and Chara, to see Ezreal is in front of them, and Ezreal say, Howdy, Escort, Chara, Flowey, no, Toriel, Chara, and Esco was crying, and they immediately ran to Ezreal, and they hug him. And Esco and Toriel asked, How can he be here? They thought you were dead. Izuku explained who Flowey is and explained that Flowey is actually Ezreal, and he thought about how he is trying to reincarnate Ezreal, but he became a solar flower. But I have an idea to make Flower become Ezreal back. No, to turn Flowey to Ezreal by the help of Eri. Everyone was look at Eri and ask what her quirk is. Sensei, it's a secret. Send some send someone want to keep this a secret from phrase. Let's get right to where is let's get back to Izuku no to send perspective a few hours back. They're in the forest and Cloud asks, How will you turn me back? Sensei easy by Eri help. Flower is confused to hearing this. San explains about Eri quirk and how she can rewind time and people to where they even when they when before they born even they are born. Fly was taken back after hearing that, and he say so he have somewhat the power of the reset. Ari was confused and asked what a reset is. Sensei it's nothing, Eri. Izuku asks Eri if he can use his quirk to Ezri to Flowey. Eri nod and he go to Flowey and she activate her quirk. A, a big glow of yellow light coming out from Eri and Ezreal. And Flowey, somewhat slowly but surely, turned into Ezreal, back to Ezreal, and he have his soul back. And how Eri can change Flowey to Ezreal? I will be surprised if anyone not even know how can change Ezreal no Flowey to Ezreal back. Her quote literally make her can rewind everything. an accident. So Eri literally rewind Ezreal Flowey to where he was Ezreal before Chara eat the butterscotch flower, and that's how he become Ezreal back. And Sen put the collar back to Eri so to stop Eri for using her quirk again. Ezreal looked to see it was true that he become himself back, and he was crying and with a smile. And he looked at Sen and Eri to say thank you, and then he hugged them. Eri asked who he is and asked where is Flowey. Ezreal explained that he was Flowey, but she can call him Ezreal from now. And Ezreal is about 12 years old right now. And Ezreal say, no, Eri say, okay, Ezreal Nichan. Ezreal say, don't call me Nichan, call me Uncle Ezreal, because you will become my niece in future. In future, okay? Sen Ezreal looked at Sen with a smile and then say, you little. And Ezreal say, there's kid here. Izuku sigh and say, you lucky that Eri is here right now, or else I will give you a bad time. And Ezreal say, yeah, I know. Come on, let's go back. Sen explained everything what happened, except for telling them about what Eric Quirk is. So they are having a celebration right now to see Ezreal is a human bat sent out of the hospital, face Chara and Sen will get married and they have a daughter. So the party is quite big. And Face and Chara invite their whole classmate. So everyone come. But no, most of the 1A student, one class 1A come to seeing this, and they was happy. They party like there's no tomorrow. And when it's midnight, everyone go home. And Toilet invite them to live with to stay at their place, but Sam refused and no, he declined the offer and said that he would stay at his house. Fish Chara, Eri, and Sen is at the Sen house. Eri asks, where are we now? And Sen says, welcome to your new house, Eri. Four of them go inside of the house. Sen and they are ready to go to the bed. Sen asks Eri if she wants to sleep with him right now. To sleep with him. Eri said that he has sleeping alone before, so I think she will be fine. They understand this, and four of them go to sleep to a separate room. In the house Sen living is, there are about five bedrooms right now, and it's two floor. Sen is sleeping. When he's sleeping, he inside of his dream, he is inside of the void. Sen is confused to where he is again, and he say, "Oh, this is a void, the void again." And he sigh and say, "How can I get out of this place? And who will I speak with this time?" Sen hear a weird voice. It's not even a language, but Sen understand what it say. Sen look around to ask who it is, and then in front of him there was a black tall figure with a skeleton face. His body somewhat like a slime. Uh, and Sensei, Gaster. Sen immediately go to try to go to catch Gaster, but then he fall to inside the void. He is screaming, and then he wake up with a cold sweat. Sen is taking a deep breath, and then he hears a knock on his door. Sen goes to open the door to see that Eri is in front of his room right now, and he asks Eri if she has a nightmare. Eri nods, and then Sen says, "How about we sleep together?" Eri says, Eri nods, and Sen and Eri is sleeping right now. But before Sen can even go to close his eye, he hears the knock on his door again, and he go to see who it is this time. And he was glad to see it was Fish and Chara. And Sansa and asked, "Do you guys want to sleep in the same bed as well?" Fish and Chara nod, and Sansa and say, "Come in." They see that Eric is sleeping right now. Chara is beside Dick, beside Sans, and beside Sans, on other side of Sans is Eri, and Fish is hugging Eri and Sans right now. Three of them is sleeping with a good dream. They was happy. Sans go. Sans wake up early, and he make a breakfast, and then he called Eri, Fish and Chara. No, he wake up Fish and Chara and Eri and told them that the breakfast is ready. All of them have a breakfast, and Sen told that Eri have need some new clothes, so we will go to shopping. And Fish and Chara agree with this, and they say, "So we will take care of Eri and go on our date with this." Huh, I'm okay with this. That was Chara. And Sensei, yeah, come on, let's get ready and go to the mall. Four of them is ready, and Sen is using his car to go to the mall. They go shopping for clothes, and they buy a lot of clothes for Eri. And Sen quite loaded, not as loaded as the Yorozu family, but quite loaded. Wait a second. And they go to cafe, and they walk around. And when they go to the parking lot to go to the car, Izuku saw something. There's a bunch of teenagers picking on a dog. Oh yeah, and it's not only dog, and it's with a cat. The dog is protecting the cat from the boot of the teenager, and the cat is actually a kitten. Sensing this, and he give Eri to Chara and tell them to go to the car. Sen go to the bunch of teenagers, and it's about 10 people. Sen say them, wow, what we have here, bunch of nobody pick on a little thing because they are too weak to pick on a people. The those teenagers look at Sen and they say, "What did you say, punk?" And then they avoid and say, "He was right, you know." Sen look behind and he say, "Oh, it was you, Shin." The guy that Izuku calls Shin have a purple hair and look like he don't sleep about 3 weeks right now. And and you guys know him as Shinzo Hitoshi or Hitoshi Shinzo. Shinzo told say that he was right. You guys so low that you guys pick on just a puppy and a little kitten. What a shame. You guys should be ashamed of yourself right now. One of the guys say, "What did you say? Why you little?" And then he stopped. Shinzo smiled and then he say, "Go punch one of your friends and make it as hard as you can." The other teenager was confused, and then the guy that tried to go to attack Shinzo turned around and punched one of his friends. And Shinzo told, wait a second, sorry about that, and sorry for the noise that is coming from my fans right now. Anyway, one other guy tried to punch Shinzo after one of their friends punched another guy. Shinzo dodged it and grabbed the hand of the one of the guy and threw it to other guy. The teenager go to attack them, but Sans helping Shinzo and both of them defeat all of them. Sans looked at Shinzo and said, "You get the better, Shinzo. So, are you?" "No," Izuku said. "In this rate, you can go to class 1A. But how about we make prove to the world that you are a good candidate to become a hero? No, to go to the hero course." Shinzo say, "Yeah. See you on. See you then. See ya then." No, Shinzo say, "Yeah, but what are we going to do with them?" Shin Sensei, hmm. Shin, you say you love cat, right? Shinzo nod and he say, "What about you? How about you take care of it, the cat?" Shinzo say, "Sure, but I cannot take care of the dog because my father is actually allergic to that." And Sensei, "So then I will take care of the dog. How about that?" And you guys can choose what type of breed of the dog and the cat is, because I don't have anything on my mind. Both Shinzo understand this and he take care of the kitten. The dog somewhat growling at him, and Sen pick up the dog and he say to the dog that your friend will be fine and you guys can meet again. Sen somewhat can understand animal and animal can understand him. The dog understand this and he nod, and the dog licked the little kitten, and Izuku and Shinzo part away. Izuku go to his car, and Chara asks what took him so long, and Chara looked to see that Sen is having is carrying a dog, and he asks, "Are we going to keep him?" Sen smile and say yes. Chara somewhat sigh and say, "Hey, it's your house, not mine, so the room is yours. But take I will not cook the crap of him. I will not do the pooper scooper job, you know." Sensei, "Yeah, more of the time I'm doing the laundry and every house chore, so you don't need to say anything." Phil and Shara somewhat feel hurt after hearing that and say, "Ouch." Sensei, "What? It's true." Shara say, "Yeah, we know, but you don't need to say it so bluntly." Sensei, you guys been through worse. Come on, let's go. A week has passed. Eri is living with happily, and now Izuku and Chara and No, Fish, Char, and Sen is now married, and it was still a secret. A few weeks has passed, and now they go back to them their school. And Izuku take Izuku in coma about 1 week, and he spent his time with Fish and Chara, and filled the document marriage document in those few weeks as well, and take care of Eri and the dog, and send Eri to tutorial and the dog to tutorial as well, because and Ezreal is going to no Ezreal is studying with tutorial, and so he take care of Eri sometime, and they always playing. And Papyrus was happy. No, Papyrus sometimes go to play with Eri when he have a free time. Anyway, Fish, Chara, and Sand is going to UA, and they see a crowd of media is surrounding the UA gate right now. And some of the students try to get in, but they was bombarded with much questions. When Fish and Chara go to no, Fish say, I think we should use the shortcut. Sand say no, and Fish and Chara say, excuse me, what? Sand walk to the crowd of media, and Fish and Chara is following them, following Sand right now. And when the media asking them about All Might, the USG attack, and all of this thing, Sand shout, "Are you guys that cruel?" The media was confused, and then Sand say, "We have been in an attack of a villain, and you guys think that we don't have a trauma, and you guys ask us about this type of question, about thinking about our mental state right now." Izuku told them to go, and this is not a place for you guys to have some juicy news. And Sensei, this is a school, and you guys is bothering the student to go inside of the school, and you guys is making them late. So Sensei tell them to go, and Aizawa is seeing it, and he smile and say, "Good job, Midoriya." Sensei, yeah, yeah. Come on, Yuto, let's go. Some of the media tried to ask him, and then Sen give them the bloodlust. And the media understand it, and they immediately go away from UA right now. All of them in the class, and his school have was bombarded with bunch of questions from his classmates to what has happened. Tan say he don't know so much about what happened. He someone don't remember what happened after he was I think was the thing called normal. And then Aizawa told them to sit down to quiet and sit down, and Aizawa explained about the sports festival. And Aizawa told them that they will, after this week, you guys have 2 week day off, 2 week off, so you guys better train. The class understand this, and when the school is over, one of the students tried to go out of the class, but there was a bunch of other class classes in front of them, and they say, and Bakugo walked out and say, "Get out of my way, extra!" And the other classmate, the other classes, the other student was somewhat mad, and then Sensei, "Bakugo, this is not an anime, so don't think you are the main protagonist. You literally the side protagonist. You literally the extra right now. So how about you shut your mouth?" Baku somewhat mad, and he say, "Why you?" And then send like a little bit of bloodlust, and Baku quiet, and Sensei, do I need to snap your arm off again? No, dislocate your arm back again? Bakugo scoff, and he go away. Izuku look at the other student, and say sorry for what you are saying and hear. And Izuku asked them for forgiveness for Bakugo attitude. And then there was a voice of a blonde idiot. Another blondie idiot. They say, "You want a student must think you are better, but you are wrong." And then San looked, and it was Monoma saying that. And he said that I will become the one of the class 1A spot is open, and I will prove. And Monoma say, "I was surprised they don't choose me right after, after expelling that guy, because they should choose me after that. I was perfect for that type of role." And since Sen is face palming himself and say, "You got to be kidding me. Another another blondie idiot that have a self complex." Monoma was feel insulted after hearing this, and he said, "What do you mean by that?" And Izuku say, "By you know what I mean. And please get down from your high horses, because I see a bunch of other students can have qualified to go to class 1A more than you are." Monoma tried to touch Sen, but Sen grabbed Monoma's wrist and pulled him to the ground. Monoma cannot touch Sen's skin because Monoma quirk is work while touching a skin of the person to copying it. But Sen don't have a quirk, so it will not work on Sen at all. And Sensei Monoma quirk copying. You can copy the quirk of the other, but you have to touch a skin of the person to so you can use that quirk. Am I right? Monomas was surprised to seeing this and he said, how did you know my quirk? Do you have some type of quirk researching or a quirk that let you see the other quirk and how it function? Sensei, nope, just analyzing. And I see that you have a copying quirk that allow you to use the other quirk. So you somewhat have a high horse and you make yourself a high have a self complex because of your quirk being called villainous. Am I right? Moromo somewhat frustrated and but he sighed and he said, you're right. And then Sen get off of Monoma and say good. Come on, stand up. Sen is telling give Monoma advice to never be feel so high and mighty because there are a bunch of people defeat you can defeat you like a quirkless person. And Monoma asks, how can quirkless person can defeat me? Sen explained that quirkless person can use a gun and shoot him to the head, and he can see a lot of that thing can happen. And Monoma, after hearing this, he more cautious to never underestimate his opponent this time. And he say, you're right. Thank you for the advice. See your dad and sorry for bothering you. Sensei, yeah, yeah. And then Sen look to the other student and say, some of you guys want to go to hero course, am I right? So you guys better. So you guys better train yourself harder than before. And if you guys go to hero course, don't you ever try to slack off, cause you have to go to the license exam after this. And the first festival will make you in so much disadvantage because the other will try search a weakness and how to defeat you guys by watching the festival. And all the students just realized that Sen is true. Sen was right and they thank you to him. No, they thanks to him. And Ida was admiring Sen to see how he's smart and how he's knowing everything and how it would happen and how he advised everyone to become more stronger. A lot of his classmates have admiring Sen about how his way of thinking and how he's do. They're still scared of him, but not as much as before. And I will let off here. I mean, left off here, and I'm sorry for not go to the sport festival action. But this about 1 hour, and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, if you like it, please subscribe and leave a like. So see ya. Bye bye.